the number of people who have passed Pi network KYC has exceeded 3.8 million, and this number is still rising as to when to start large-scale KYC. Pi network core team may share some important news on March 14th. Make sure you watch this video to the end. Are you wondering why your Pi network KYC application appears to be stuck? Or maybe why you have been pressing the button in Pi network for months or even years already, and haven't even gotten your chance to pass KYC yet? Well then, this video is for you, as I'm going to share why exactly that is happening and if there is any reason for you to worry or not. But before we get to that, as I always say, everything that I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions, and make your own decisions all by yourself. We are going to take a very quick look at Pi Network's KYC applications and specifically why they appear to be stuck for weeks, or even months for some users, and why other users appear to wait forever to even get their chance to submit their KYC application. Let's start off with a quick recap of how Pi's KYC process evolved over time. Those of you that are using Pi Network since the early days are probably still familiar with your Pi's first solution for KYC, a third-party provider that handled the KYC applications for Pi Network, but that, due to the costs for each validation, made it impossible to process millions of pioneers in a reasonable amount of time. That choke point eventually caused the team to start developing their own KYC solution that is not going to cost them a fortune, and will be able to scale properly and handle the verifications for the millions of users that join Pi Network over the years. At the core of that solution is an, in quotes, AI that automatically takes care of verifying the documents users submit, and then ideally automatically approves the user if the documents check out. Without diving too much into that topic, for those of you that have no clue how AI works nowadays, the important part to know is that they are encroach trained by looking at more and more data sets. So in this case, valid and invalid IDs, to then learn the difference between them, and this way, then become able to determine if the ID that you submitted is valid and is actually yours by comparing, for example, the name shown on the ID with the data you entered in your profile. As a result, that an item becomes better with every data set it gets to look at. That also means that your chances to quickly pass KYC using an international passport are higher than if you submit some local ID that only exists in your country, simply because the AI definitely gets more passports to look at. And even if there might be some differences between passports from different countries, they are all machine readable, making it easy for the AI to extract essential information like your name and birth date from the document. That AI process also more or less is the reason why users have to wait to even get their chance to submit their KYC application, and why for others, the verification appears to be stuck for weeks or even months. The first issue, so why some people still aren't able to submit KYC, is simply explained by limited resources. Because that AI is, at the end of the day, running on a computer that has limited resources. And as such, the AI can only look at so many data sets per day. I know that it's not one regular computer, but probably a scalable group of servers in the cloud, but the point still stands. In order to allow for more validations, the team would need to allocate more resources, which would result in higher monthly costs to operate the entire verification process. Anyways, the encroach solution to this problem for you as a user is also quite easy. Don't worry, the core team already made it clear multiple times that no pioneer is going to be left behind. Guys, please do not forget to like my video, click subscribe, comment, and watch this video to the end. So simply open the Pi browser once per week and check if the KYC Pi option is working for you yet or not. I understand that it's frustrating to see other users already use some of their Pi coins while you are still waiting to even submit your KYC application, but at the same time, look at this from the other side. If you pass your KYC application later, there will already be more options available for you to use your Pi coins as well. That said, that leaves the question of why for some users, it appears as if their KYC application is stuck for a long time. And as said, the reason for that also lies with DAI. As mentioned, DAI learns from processing more and more datasets and becomes better over time. That's why the core team decided to put submissions the AI can process right now back in a queue and try again later. Because the AI may have learned enough from all the submissions it processed in between to be able to verify those submissions, then unfortunately, we do not know how often those retries happen, and that entire process might also lead to invalid submissions being stuck in a loop. That's why, according to one of the Pine moderators, the core team is right now also rolling out the resubmission feature that will allow users to submit another set of documents, once the AI marks their initial submission as failed. I would assume that the core team also defined a number of maximum retries until that happens. So let's say the AI retries the verification of your ID 2 or 3 times and still fails. It just fails your validation and gives you the chance to submit new and hopefully better readable pictures again. While it sucks a bit that we don't know exactly how often and in which time frames, DAI is retrying those submissions. It clearly explains why some pioneers are already waiting for a long time to get the result of their KYC verification, just like with those users that haven't had their chance to submit their KYC application in the first place. The answer here is therefore also to just wait and have patience. While Pi Network has been moving slowly in some aspects, the team, while often months later than expected, so far delivered everything they promised, and there is no reason to assume they wouldn't deliver that new resubmission feature as well. In short, every pioneer will get their chance to submit their KYC application, and those that appear to be stuck right now either will pass once the DAI retries their submission or get a chance to submit their data again. We are going to stop here today. Start mining Pi Network, it is never too late. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any business proposals, kindly check out the email in the description of this video. Do not forget to like my video, click subscribe below this video, comment, and remember this video is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. Make sure to share this video with your referrals to help them understand why their KYC application might appear to be stuck right now. Besides that, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below.